After the Russian invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, more than 2,000 Ukrainians have come to Wales via the Homes for Ukraine and the Welsh government schemes.
When the march is going to start, we are going to go west.
Let me introduce you to them.
Onto St. Mary Street.
War came into Olena's life in 2014, in the city of Luhansk.
In 2014, the Russian troops invaded my home and took everything I had.
She worked in the Ministry for Veterans Affairs of Ukraine in Kharkiv and vividly remembers the morning of the invasion.
At 5 a.m., I saw the first explosions. This war is different from 2014. It is very aggressive and violent. When I saw the rockets hitting civilian houses, I knew that's it. They had come to kill us. They would show us no mercy. One day, my daughter stopped getting out of bed. I saw her withering with my own eyes.
Across the country, people crowded train stations to escape from Russian forces, as seen here in the city of Lviv.
Kharkiv shook from the shelling, and each time we expected they would target us. People couldn't. People did not have food. People did not have water. People could not use the toilet. Children screamed. Some started to lose consciousness. There was no air to breathe.
Olena visited Cardiff before the invasion, and hence she was invited to return by her Welsh contacts.
Save Ukrainian children!
As Alina and many others were searching for safety, lots of Welsh people reached out to host the Ukrainian guests in their homes.
General feeling that you're not safe, because anything could happen, like in every moment. So yeah, to be honest, that was the main reason why I decided to leave Ukraine. I found a job. I worked for government. I work with Ukrainians. I will try to settle down here.
Save Ukrainian children!
I had no experience in that sort of field at all, but I just kind of went, I've got space, I can help. I work for the NHS. I've had nothing but support from them, and every now and again, one of my colleagues will come and go, "Have you still got?" You'd see them trying to find the right word. It's like, that Ukrainian lady living with you, and I'm like, "You mean my housemate? Yeah, she still lives with me." It doesn't matter what your income or how big your house is. I mean, this is not a big place. Yeah, so that's how I feel like.
Irina's mourning echoes the experiences of those who have witnessed the horror of war.
I woke up my husband, saying, "Anatoly, they are bombing us. The war has started." And he said, "Irina, go to bed." Me and my daughter were here, and my husband, my son, my son's family are in Kyiv. I don't feel at home, but I feel welcome, and I feel helped.
She is now working in a local warehouse.
I'm volunteering in a Ukrainian hub, which is like incredible place here for helping Ukrainians and for raising money for many things. Yeah, including military, including hospitals, other people, our soldiers, and people in Cardiff as well.
So, what about the future?
We will win. Okay, now I'm just trying to say when we will win, and we will. Of course, I want to come back to Ukraine and to participate in reconstruction.
Katerina comes from Kiev and was one of the first people to come to Wales.
I remained in Ukraine for a month, as I didn't know where to go. I'm the kind of person to need a specific place to go to. And the UK gave that possibility. Wales gave us unconditional help.
A family from Cowbridge hosted Katerina and her son.
When you see stuff on the news, there's nothing you can do about it. You feel sort of powerless. But in these circumstances, there was something that could be done, so we did it. We are very respectful, I think, of each other's personal and private space.
I think that me, my son, and my kids are in the best place we could be.
We have not tried to bring Katya and her son Tim into the family and to live in the day-to-day with us, because that would be imposing.
When the invasion began, Larysa was in Bucha, a territory that has seen multiple crimes against humanity during the first weeks of the invasion.
Helicopters fight started right above the roof of my house. There are flashes of fire, and something clicked in my head, and I said, gosh, immediately in the basements, now. All these awful things in Bucha was going on at that moment. And some of neighbors said, please stay home, because snipers are around our area. The next 3 weeks, we spent mostly in the basement. And the most important thing was to pretend that we do not exist at all. The house is empty. One day it happened that I realized I have nothing for the next few days to feed my kids. I made a few attempts to leave the house with my kids, and each time I felt that it's not right time.
She decided to check a route to safety.
There was a car about 500 meters ahead of me, and I knew that there was a woman and 2 kids in it. They all were killed, just on my eyes.
The next day, a neighbor told her that their family had 10 minutes to get moving. There were no Russians at the block posts.
We knew the procedure, we knew how to leave the occupied territory. We need to keep our car windows down, put white, kind of white flags, actually it was some bed sheets on the top, and put sheet of paper with the word "дети," that means children, and all doors of a car, and move very, very slowly. Все хорошо, прекрасная маркиза. Все хорошо, как никогда.
She put cooking pots on her kids' heads.
To protect them from shrapnel, from fragments of shelling. They looked so surrealistic. We crossed the first block post and it was empty. And then we crossed the second block post and it was also empty. Ukrainian soldiers, Ukrainian block post accepted us and we were saved.
Good morning. Welcome to you all. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
for those people from Ukraine who have come to Wales, this is your home for as long as you need it.
Whilst Ukrainians are supported, we live in a time of uncertainty regarding our future.
Wales is a part of trip, but it's the best part of my trip.
It's like awful what is going on there. Yeah, what can we do? What can we do? They are asking, and I'm telling them, support us. Support us in any way you can do it.
Hosts would benefit from giving their guests as much space as possible, bearing in mind that they've come through experiences that we are lucky that we've never had to actually deal with.
Being in Cardiff, I realized that Ukraine is my home. Any part of it. I really want to go back.